In this video, we are going to see some tasks on arrays. So the first task is like program to find sum of elements in an array. So we need to find the sum of elements in the array. Also, he given a sample input like, and he given sample output as 150. 150 is a sum of these 5 elements is a 150. So we need to write a program for this to satisfy the question. For this purpose, let us take an array of int data type int a. The array is of size 5. So again we need to store the summation value into one variable. For that purpose, let us take variable as sum. So here in this printf, I am advising user like this. Now using for loop, I am going to scan the values to this array. So I am using for loop. So for loop, we need one another variable like let it be I. So I is equals to the starting index number, which is 0, when I less than the size of array, which is 5. Because size of array is 5 means it is up to the 0 to 4th index only, which is of size 5. So you can use like this. Later I am going to increment the value of I. Of this for loop, I am going to scan the values to this variable of array. Like here I am using scanf statement. Inside this percentage d ampersand a of I. So I am going to scan the values to this array. So using this for loop only, I am going to add the elements of the array. Like let the sum equals to be 0. Later the sum equals to sum plus this a element of the array. So what is the meaning of this means? So initially the sum value is of it 0. Let the I is of it 0 means here it is a meaning of like a of 0 means the value is going to store at the 0th index. So 0 equals to 0 plus the value which is like 10. So 0 plus 10 which is 10, it is summing. Later the sum value is going to copy in the same variable to sum. Here you can use like this also, sum plus equals to a of I. Here I am printing the value of the sum. Now if I run the program, you can check out the output. Enter the elements of the array. Let us take the sample inputs only, 10 and 50. Now you can see here it is summing the elements very successfully, like sum of elements.